harder and harder. The price I pay for being apart. It's getting harder and harder.
Harder and harder.
It's getting harder and harder.
Harder and harder.
To find a way to touch the sky.
Thinking back on my grandparents, of the old memories and what they mean to me. Am I a failure or would they be proud as hell? I'm the birth of Satan, I'm my father's hell. I walked this road way too long all by myself. In the window pane, I left it on my shelf. I still haven't come to grips with that they never met my daughter yet, and I know they never will. If I ever blow up, everything goes to my daughter, and I leave that in my will. This pain that I hold on my chest is unreal. Does it make me a bad person that I haven't cried still? I wanna get away from the pain. So should I drink a bottle of NyQuil and a handful of pills? I'm just being real, it's not a cry for help. So if you're watching over me, grab my help, cause it's getting harder and harder, harder and harder.
It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. The price I pay for being apart. It's getting harder and harder.
Harder and harder.
It's getting harder and harder.
Harder and harder.
To find a way to touch the sky.
So many times you crossed my mind, and I feel like breaking down, falling to my knees, saying, Lord, please take me instead of my friends and family. Why does that have to be an option when it leaves the living's heart to bleed? When you died, so did a part of me. I know I haven't seen you much, and I still live with this fucking guilt. Standing here emotionless with this wall I built. I was afraid of getting hurt. I couldn't even shed a tear when they lowered you into the dirt. I didn't have a chance before, but I'ma say it now. I love you. I guess I'm a little too late. I got so much on my chest, and my bones are about to break. Am I a monster? Probably, but at least you're up there with Grandpa and Auntie. In this booth I wanna cry, but I'm waiting for the day that I can touch the sky.
It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. The price I pay for being apart. It's getting harder and harder.
Harder and harder.
It's getting harder and harder.
Harder and harder.
To find a way to touch the sky.
I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do, but I know I gotta give you a tribute. In my life there's always some dispute, but I'm strong enough to make it through. As long as I can feel your spirits in the air, and even though you're not here, I can feel that our hearts are near, close to each other. I'm living life as a man. I don't know what it takes to be a mother, but just know I place no one above you. And sometimes at night, and I'm grabbing my pillow tight, and I'm under my covers, I'm still thinking of you. We live in a crazy world, and everything's fucked up. And through the insanity, I keep a good heart and never act stuck up. And yeah, it gets hard, and I never give up. And you're up there with God, and just know the pain He puts me through is enough to break down any man. But I still stand, I still stand.
It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. The price I pay for being apart. It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. To find a way to touch the sky.
This song goes out to anybody that's ever lost anybody, not just my grandparents. Everybody I've ever lost. It's for you, it's for you, it's for you.